Mm. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live hosted by me, Mr. Philly. How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing well? And it's been a work week. It's been a week and a half, like always. Just working, watching football, working 40 hours plus, and then watching football and fishing on the weekend, and do it all over again. Uh, I don't know. I wish it was a Friday, but it will be soon. Oh man, kind of feels like a Friday, but anyway. Well, I'm still feeling it like a Friday. I'm not gonna stay on long, but hello, Josh. How are you? I don't know. I mean, people are running together. I don't know. I'm pretty tired tonight. Name sounds familiar, but yeah, I'm good. Little this, little that. Oh, I did some shopping today, got some stuff done, and now I finally found a solution to a problem that I was having with the specific phone. I don't know if it's the glitch in the app or what, but I bought a hotspot, and hopefully that'll help when I go fishing next time. So that way my app won't glitch because if I don't have internet, the YouTube app just doesn't work really well. So and I've never had that problem, but except with this phone. So and I can't upgrade until like 6 months from now. So until my next upgrade, I'm just gonna carry my hotspot with me. So yeah, that way I won't have any problems with connecting and everything. There's a lot of connection problems with no internet with YouTube on this phone. So oh well. Anyway, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a rating. Oh, you did. Well, thank you. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, I think vaguely. I think you just joined last Sat, or you must be really new, like last Saturday new or something. Well, that's cool. So today, I just wanted to do a little rating, just have a little nightcap. I don't really like this kind of stuff, but all right. So today I'm rating Rolling Rock. I think it's pretty common. I don't know a little too much about it. I thought it was a Pennsylvania beer. I'm not exactly sure. Latrobe Brewing Company. It's an extra pale. Um, it's actually very cheap. It's like under $6 for a 6 pack, and for a 30 pack is under $20. So yeah, it's probably one of the cheapest beers. And I'm an artistic drinker. I like drinking different types of craft beers, but I'm more of an ale and more of a darker lager type of guy, or porters. Don't really like pales that much, but this is cheap, and I've been doing cheap a lot lately. That's awesome. I'm glad for you. Congratulations. Oh wow. I haven't taken a look at your channel. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I see new subscribers, not all new subscribers are publicly posted. So yeah, I'll make sure to look at your channel. I forgot what do you do again? To your channel and give you a like or whatever. Hi, Jaden. Nice to meet you. So anyway, yeah, I used for a while. I was buying. Usually every week I try to buy a different type of 6 pack or whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna start buying cheap now. Anyway, so let's give it a taste and give me my thoughts on my rating. Oh, VR content. Oh, it's a little light. Mm. Definitely has more of a malt flavor though. So, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope you like what you see. Keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Subscribe, comment. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a good day also. Um, I definitely taste a little malt. It's a little it's a pale ale, but it's a malty one. So yeah, it definitely has a little bit more malt flavor. This one has to be really, really cold to be good though. Little malt flavor, but yeah. Mm, on tap, everything tastes better, but yeah. Well, thank you. Oh boy, got some trolls already. Oh, you look familiar. Anyway, so I'd say, I think I give this a five, honestly, altogether. It's not that great. Definitely a pale ale. I don't really like light ales. I do like ales and I do like lagers, but a lighter ale, not normally my thing. But that's a five. That's an average. It's cheap. It's okay. Better when it's cold. Better on tap. But yeah. There's nothing wrong with. I don't think there's anything wrong with people making money on YouTube. YouTube it can be a job. I mean, people like Mr. Beast, he's a billionaire now. He started from the bottom. He's actually a really interesting story, and now he's a very successful YouTuber. I thank you, and I pay off my credit card. Mm, mm. No idea what you're talking about. Mm, mm. Oh man, I'm pretty tired today. Don't be surprised. I feel bad, but don't feel bad, guys. I don't think I'll be lasting very long today. But just wanted to say hello, and it's the middle of the work week, and I've noticed my content time is going up, and but my average duration is only a minute. No, I vape. I smoke sometimes when I'm drinking a lot, but yeah, normally I try to stick to vaping. I can't really. I buy a pack of cigarettes here and there, but usually I end up giving it away because I just can't handle it. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's some cringeworthy stuff. I haven't seen too many. I've seen a few, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is, but and trust me, YouTube is full of cringeworthy stuff. Actually, I've seen more cringeworthy stuff on TikTok, but I don't know what it is. I think it's just what you subscribe to is what they show you. But I see all the stupid stuff. Well, that's a little personal, but no. Oh, I've seen some cringeworthy stuff, but no, I mean, like, honestly, I support anybody that wants to be a YouTuber to actually be successful and make money off their content. As long as they're posting, good content and, educating others or something really cool, honestly, even if that's just like building sandcastles or something. No, I don't really support or like videos where, there was a one YouTuber. I don't know if he's still alive or not. I think he actually passed away. He would just sit there and smoke on his live. And I think he died of cancer and he was on for years. Or that one person that just smiles in every photo and takes photos every day for 10 years or whatever. But he's got millions of followers now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a little weird, but like, I talk about easy money. I guess holding a pose for like an hour is pretty hard. So yeah, I don't know. It just really depends. But I like seeing YouTubers who actually do something funny or do something interesting or something educational. I like real cooking channels. I like people. Oh, don't get me wrong. Every YouTuber, gets into that. What's that? There's a word that is called. I can't remember. There's doom scrolling, rage baiting, whatever. These internet terms that we think about. Um, they let the clickbait, yeah, they do that clickbait stuff, and they act weird and do some kind of adult content or just some really cringy stuff, but, some of them actually, yeah, but, I mean, some of them it's educational. I like a lot of cooking channels that I watch or see on here with people, like, yeah, they're just looking for that clickbait too. I mean, they'll sit there and just talk about random bullshit for like an hour before they start cooking or whatever. They do cook, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. What they just have to get that. I can see why they do it. They get that watch time in, and I do too. And I think that's why, I really wish I could just cook in every live that I do, but I can't always do that because I work a full time job outside of this. If I didn't work a full time job, this would be my full time job. And yes, I would like to make this my job someday. Being, a successful content creator should be a goal. And if you want to be a paid, make money, get monetized and everything, that should be a goal. But it shouldn't be your ultimate goal. If I didn't like doing this at all, if I absolutely hated this, I wouldn't be here. I do enjoy sharing my passion and my love for food and cooking and meeting other good people like minded and everything. So it is fun. It is enjoyable. So yeah. I do this for fun too. Give you a piece of advice. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. One piece of advice. Um. Well, I guess I could say. There's a lot of pieces of advice that people gave me, but I'm trying to think of the best. Best advice that I could give. Oh man. Along your way in your life, you meet a lot of people that give you good advice. But yeah, I'm trying to think. There's multiple times. There's a few times in my life. There's people that give me advice. Man, I just can't think. I'm just so tired tonight. I'm sorry. Trying to think of the best advice that somebody ever gave me that I can give somebody else. Oh, excuse me. Ah. Well, I guess really, and there's so many things that I'm thinking of. They're just flooding my mind. It's on the tip of my tongue and everything. But really, the best advice, actually, for me personally, from what I live in my life and what I've gone through in my life and my experiences, it's just kind of just coming randomly to mind. Find a lot to live for. When you're young, when I was young, you feel directionless, and I actually hated my life so much, and I hated everything about me, and I hated talking about myself, and I was just a miserable person. Well, I guess it wasn't. Well, I mean, yeah, I did really love a lot of things in my life, and I just really wasn't happy. Find things to live for. Find something. You know, the earlier you find what you love in life and find things to live for, the better you will be. At least you may be stuck in a situation where you're not happy, but at least you actually have something that you're passionate about. And you know, what else would I say? Find something more to live for. Life is just not worth wasting. Life is too short. You know, find something. And also I had a really bad mindset. My priorities were bad. All I cared about was getting drunk and getting high because I was and chasing women. So yeah, I didn't really have my priorities straight either. So I mean, but as soon as you can, try to find your passion in life. That's what I say. The longer you wait, the more tough it's going to be, actually, because you wasted your whole life, chasing bad priorities, and you're really miserable and you're unhappy about your job and what you are and where you are in life. Well, I think that was what my mistake was. I didn't, take the time to learn myself, learn what I wanted to be, and learn where, learn learn what made me happy and what I like in life actually. So find something that you enjoy. Find anything you can find. So at least you'll have that one thing in your life. I mean, if nothing else that you actually have to live for. Actually, that's probably not coming out right, but I'm trying. Trying to think. Actually, no. This is the best decision I can give you. Actually, no. I guess that's just something that I went through. I'm not. I'm having a problem wording it right because I'm just so tired. But um, try. I know it's really hard to do, and I don't always do this myself. But take the time out of your day, and if you can, show some kindness to somebody else. Show kindness. Kindness goes a long way, and because I've been there and I've been through it actually. There were so many days in my life back in the day when I just hated life and I hated myself and I just wish I could just disappear and not exist anymore or whatever, you know. But you know, there was and then one time and during these times in my life, there was a few times in my life. I mean, one time you know, I was feeling that way and somebody randomly gave me a really big smile and just asked me my day. And it just made me feel so much better or held the door for me or something like that. You know, that little act of kindness can go a long way. When somebody else is going through a tough time, showing one little act of kindness can go a long way. So try to show kindness in any way, shape, or form you can, because it can potentially may save a life and keep somebody else going. That's the best advice that I could give. I think that's good. There you go. Oh, just really made me think. That was a good question. That's a fair question. Very good question. And what else was I gonna say? So we have a lot more great content coming up, you know, and I really wish, like I said, I could cook in almost every live, but you know, I just don't always have the time to do it, you know, and just my still living situation right now makes it harder because I'm staying with family and you know, I can't always use the kitchen when I want. So it's usually when the weekends when I can use it. Well, even when I started, you know, I didn't always cook every night, you know, it was just kind of random. It was usually on the weekends because I had a full-time job. You know, I really wish I could be Mr. Beast when he started YouTube. Just eat, sleep, ate, slept, and breathed YouTube. He probably made hundreds of videos a week, actually. Oh, thank you. It is thick. Well, it's pretty thick, and that's the problem. I like to not keep it thick, and that's why I don't normally grow a mustache because it gets too thick and it gets itchy. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one for a while. Actually, hopefully, I'm gonna try. You know, everybody at work actually wanted to 4.99. You giving me 4.99? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You don't have to, but I'll take. I mean, I'll take it. That's what you meant. But anyway, so yeah, a lot of great content coming up. I don't know what we're gonna cook this week, but we're gonna figure something out. And man, guys, I am so excited. You know, in the next 5 weeks, we are gonna be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's gonna be amazing. I am gonna show you the origin story of Mr. Philly. I am gonna share with you some of the great hotspots that I know, some of the great hotspots to eat, some of the great hotspots to see, and of my childhood, and some of the great and just really great places to see in Philadelphia. So yeah, and you're gonna see my origins. You're gonna see a lot of stuff, and you're gonna show you the place that I used to. Hopefully, if we have time, we're gonna show you the great place that I used to vacation down in Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's gonna be amazing, actually. Uh, I don't know where that is. Concealer. What are you talking about? Hello, how you doing? Oh, cool. Oh, cool. What are you here for? To give me $1 million? Leave it on the doorstep and get the heck out of here. Home Alone quote. Boom. Give me here to deliver a pizza. I'm good. You know, every day's Christmas. You know, I'm alive, walking and talking and blinking and breathing. So yeah, it's gonna be really good when we go to Philly. So yeah, I'm just so excited. You know, I haven't had a vacation in 2 years. So yeah, and it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be. And I wasn't even gonna go to Philly this year. I try to go once a year, but you know, I wasn't even gonna go just because I did. I decided to do so because you know, just for you guys. Actually, I knew this would be a great opportunity for some great content with you guys. And we're going on the 4th of July. It's gonna be really amazing, actually. So yeah. Jennifer, how are you? Ivies, how are you? I'm in my room. I mean, I'm in my room. I mean, if you're talking about what state I'm in, I'm in the state. I'm in the beautiful state of Missouri. Missouri. My life is okay. Could be better. Could always be better, you know. But it's good. You know, I mean, I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm hanging out with my favorite people. You know, I'm doing my one of my favorite things to do in the world, being a YouTuber. So yeah, I mean, life is good right now. I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Hmm. Nice meeting you too, Jennifer. Thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Fried rice, how are you? I've seen you before. I think you look familiar. And, you always think, sometimes you guys are familiar, sometimes you're not, I mean, like, once you have thousands and thousands of subscribers, I ain't gonna remember everybody. And I've noticed people with thousands and thousands of subscribers, they just answer the people that are more relevant. I think, it is hard to keep up with a lot of, content or, text messages being sent, you know. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you like my content. We got a lot more great cooking content coming up. You like cooking, fishing, reading food, food content, and some travel content and, just chill content, this is a place to be. You'll love my you will love my show actually. If you like a lot of Philly nostalgia, then this is the place to be. So thank you so much, Ivy. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just going on and on about my Philly trip, I just really am so excited to show you guys, my origin story and the origin, the city that I was born in, the city that I grew up in, and a lot of the great hotspots. Philly is a great place to visit and great place to live, depending on where you are. I kind of still wished I lived there, but mm, that really depends. I mean, I was bullied actually too in high school or school too. But I made a really stupid decision. I went to high school when I was in ninth grade. I didn't know anybody. This school that I joined, but I was really annoying back in the day. I had no social skills whatsoever, and I just said stupid crap to people. So yeah, I think I got bullied. It was kind of my fault. But there's some things that weren't my fault. Obviously, I think some people were just a holes. Or I guess it really depends on your situation there, Almond. But if it's really bad, then I would go to somebody, honestly. Hello, Nina. How are you? Hi. Oh, thank you so much. I would love that. That would be great, honestly. Then I would actually satisfy my dream. I've told you guys before. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be an actor. I actually think film and movies and now I'm really picky about what I watch, but I used to watch movies galore when I was a kid. That was the only way I could entertain myself. And I was raised in a strict Christian household. We were limited to what we could watch. We used to watch black and white movies and cartoons and old school cartoons, you know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye. Oh, there you go. Well then, I guess you could start by ignoring, and then if you don't actually, and if they still continuously annoy you, then yeah, then I think it's time to actually bring it up to somebody. Then yeah, then you kind of have to. I mean, you have to see every situation is a little different, actually, too. Yeah, and if you're not bothering anybody and you're keeping to yourself, and somebody's still just getting to the point where they're just bothering you that much, then yeah, and I think that was my mistake. I should have actually gone to somebody and said, you know what, I kind of started it. I said stupid things. I acted a little stupid and I gave them the reason to make fun of me a little bit, which is not good. You should never still make fun of anybody. But if it gets to that point, like I just want this to stop. I want to go to school. I don't want to be harassed every day. I don't want somebody calling me names every 5 minutes. I mean, well, I guess you can call me names, but if somebody's actually bullying me, then yeah, I want that to stop. That's it. You know. I mean, I wish I had the knowledge that I did when I was back in high school too, though. Worst thing I've heard or seen, heard in YouTube. Well, seen or heard. Well, there is one subscriber that is really cringeworthy, and it's called Clown TV. I mean, he's got a lot of followers too, so maybe you've heard of it. And literally, all he does is in his lives, he just pours food all on himself, and he just screams random vulgar stuff. Actually, and yeah, I mean, he's doing it within the limits, and that's the thing about YouTube. You can do that within the limits, and he's playing the limits. But in all of his shorts, he talks about his cat or whatever. But and, yeah, he's really gross actually, just pouring food all over himself. It's really it's very cringeworthy, honestly, so far. I mean, that's probably not the worst video that's on YouTube. That's probably not the worst, but yeah. And he's got that lots of followers too, and people give him money, and he's monetized and everything, so yeah. Trains, actually, I do. I mean, I like riding them. I mean, I like looking at model trains, they're really cool. I mean, I think maybe one of these days I would like to get a model train. Well, there you go. If it goes sideways, yeah, if it gets to that point, if it gets so out of hand, then yeah, that's a yeah, then yeah. One other thing that you could do, but I really don't wanna say that, give bad advice or whatever. You could start a YouTube channel and start, making false rumors about them and give pictures and everything and make full stories and everything. That's not nice. Don't do that, though. And and then get a bunch of people to, start a rumor about all these people, and then fuel it, basically give it, a fire. But that's not nice. I know people do that, and, that's not a nice thing to do. I am in the great state of Missouri. Isn't it right? That's a good one, I like that. I have not been to Mexico. I would love to go to Mexico, honestly. My goal is to travel the world, honestly, but yes, Mexico, I would love to go to Mexico. Mexico. I'd love to try the Mexican Coke down there. I would love to try your enchiladas. I would love to try, the tamales. No, the real tacos down there. I would love to try your hot stuff, your hot food, or your hot, those hot, yeah, hot peppers. Mm. Love to try the real ghost pepper. Oh, really? Wow. Shit. Yeah. My school was actually, I mean, it was a really, I think the curriculum was really crappy. The public school that I went to, I only went there for 1 year. I went to ninth grade and then I dropped out. I actually am a GED person. Newsflash for you. Interesting. Yeah. But we actually got really cracked down after I left too. They actually have security guards there too, actually. And sometimes they actually do random bag checks. So yeah. Which is weird because I live in a state and I live in the state that I lived in at the time, the city, it was actually a nice neighborhood and everything. It wasn't really bad, but I mean, drugs are, weed is everywhere. That does happen. I understand. Hello, spook. How are you? Anyway, anyway, no. So yeah, just going back, going to Philly and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's gonna be really fun trying where the original Philly cheesesteak made its first run. Actually, it's in front of you guys. So yeah, and that is my goal, and that is actually one of the, one of the goals that we're gonna reach when we get there. Actually, that is one of the things that's one of the most prominent things that we're gonna do. And I'm gonna show you the Rocky statue. Hopefully, and I mean, it's gonna be a little tough because I'm going there on the 4th of July weekend. It's gonna be really, really packed. So, but I'm gonna show you as best as I can. I'm gonna show you one of the most creepiest prisons in the world, actually, to visit. It's so cool. Mm. I like Mexican cuisine. I mean, Mexican cuisine isn't really my favorite. I feel like it's just a lot of it's all the same, beans and rice, I mean, it's just what every a lot of their dishes have the same thing in it, you know. I did try Mexican street food a while back and I did a live about it and I loved it. It was absolutely delicious though. I do like spicy food and I like tacos and I like burritos, yes. I mean, and quesadillas, yeah, so good. Wow. Cool. Won't you meet me in Montana? I wanna see the mountain. That made me think of that song, I'm sorry. Wow, you got brothers all over the place. I have one brother back in Philadelphia, that's it. All my family used to live in Philly, now we all live here in Missouri. I am 36. I am gonna and that's actually another thing that's coming up, yeah, so we got a trip coming up, there's a little bit more about that here in a second, but I'm gonna be 37 here in, the beginning of August. 37. Show me the money. Yes, I'm 36 right now, I'm gonna be 37 here in about 9 or 10 weeks, yes. I'm getting old. I'm an old man. And, I think that's partially why I still have my hair long and I grew my hair out for a long time because, if I shave my, most men haircuts are usually the same, short on the side, long on the top, a little longer on the top. Well, it's a little ways away. It's like 9 weeks away. So yeah, 9, 10, I don't know, beginning of August. July 11th. Wow. I know so many people in July. It's so cool. Yes, a cow is an animal, yes. Yes, a fish is an animal, yes. If a chicken is an animal, yes, I eat them. I eat them after they're cooked, yes. I do eat animals, so yes, I technically yes. So I guess that is true, yeah. 432, wow, I can't even count that high, honestly, but I'm so tired. But yeah, a little bit more. Stop fishing. Why would I stop fishing? I mean, if somebody gave me $1 million and I had to stop fishing, maybe, I don't know. If somebody literally showed me a million, I don't know, maybe either. I might do. There's a lot of things I would probably do for a million. A lot of things, not everything though. That's so cool. All right, well, you got my cash, Jamal. My Venmo's on there. Send it. I don't know if you can send that much, but go for it. Oh, oh, you must have been watching my last lives. Everybody getting all upset about me vaping and everything. It was like, "Oh my gosh, vaping's so bad." I mean, okay, I understand, I mean, nicotine is not good for you, and I'm not condoning that, and I don't encourage that in any way, shape, or form. If you smoke, quit as fast as you can. But I'm not gonna judge you on if you smoke cigarettes. I'm not gonna judge you if you smoke, or vape or whatever. I mean, it's easy, understandably, to judge, when somebody's doing smoking crack or something or doing drugs, so heavy drugs. So yeah, that would be a different story. But no, I really think that some people who see me vape and they compare it to somebody doing heroin. No, I don't think that's true. Actually, I think that's a little different. I think there's two different. I think that's a big difference between doing heroin or something. You know what I mean? Or Anyway, how you doing, Greg? How are you? So, we got 10 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, it's a nice crowd tonight. We got little weirdos on here, a lot of little annoying people. But anyway, troll children, little troll children. Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate it. I try. What's up? How are you? Hello, Jake. How are you? Peace out. Is that? You give me the peace out sign? Nice to meet you, McGill. Yeah, you gotta. So anyway, yeah. Also, for Philly, yeah, to show you the Rocky statue. Hopefully, we'll get to see that. Hopefully, we'll get to see the Eastern State Penitentiary. We'll get to see what do you call it? Oh gosh, yeah, I can't remember. Geno's and Pat's. The place where the first Philadelphia cheesesteak was created. It's gonna be really great to see my stomping grounds. And maybe when we have time, we'll see the Franklin Mills Mall. Now it's not Philadelphia Mills Mall. We probably won't have time for that, but yeah, we'll definitely see the love, and we'll see the love statue, and we'll see the Liberty Bell. We're gonna see the place where the founding fathers walked and the founding fathers died, and yeah, we're gonna see. Hopefully, definitely gonna see Benjamin Franklin's grave. So yeah, nonchalant. Well, it depends on the situation. Millie, how are you? But hopefully, if we have time, because I'm really more excited about this. My family and I used to be when we lived in Philadelphia one time. We used to every year in the '90s we used to vacation and we used to go down to place in like near Atlantic City, New Jersey, and it was a really great place. It had a carnival, a beach, and a boardwalk, and it was such a great place. I hope to God we'll actually get to go to that place. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do those those lives too. I went to Hershey Park years ago when I was a kid. I think it was yeah, a year before I moved out of Pennsylvania. Yeah, we did go there. My mom did not like it actually. It was okay. I actually do remember that now. Now you're bringing back memories. Wow, it's kind of vague, but it's kind of bringing me back. I did go to Hershey Park that one day. I did go to Hershey Park once. One time we went to Hershey Park. It was kind of fun. I dig. No, I totally dig. No, I totally understand. I mean, like, hey, I could just quit vaping. I could quit doing a lot of things right now. But honestly, if I did, people wouldn't like me that much for a while, honestly. I mean, you have to be ready to actually quit something, honestly. So yeah, you have to be really ready and be you have to put your mind to it and everything. So yeah. It's just sometimes there's a lot of things going on in your life and it's just hard to, stop and, focus on, quitting something in your life. So yeah. Exactly. Oh, I appreciate the crowd tonight. We had a little troll children, I haven't been calling you guys that in a while, but yeah. Little trolls, but I mean, your messages are usually blocked. So anyway, uh, Mark Gamer, Mark, that's her name. Okay, you guys just have so many different names and everything, and sorry, my eyes are just so heavy right now. No, I do not drink Red Bull. I hate Red Bull. Honestly, I think Red Bull is gross. I drink it. I've drank it a few times. I mean, when I worked night shift at one time, when I worked at a grocery store overnight, I was an overnight grocery stalker, stock shell overnight stalker, and my coworker he drank Red Bulls all the time, and he gave me one once. I was like, and this is why I cruise, and I was like, it does work. I'll give you that. It does. Red Bull works, but man, it just tastes so nasty. Ugh, I can't get past the taste. I only drink one when I absolutely have to, but I feel like though when you drink Red Bull though, you actually have to be doing something. And any energy drink that you drink, I mean, it doesn't really just keep you awake unless you're actually doing something. You have to actually be doing something, and that's why, like, if I'm at work and I got 1 hour of sleep the night before, like, or just anywhere in general, and I'm still trying to stay awake, I have to get up and walk around. Actually, you have to move your body. Yeah. So no, I don't really like Red Bull that much. The ones the I like the Monster, the coffee Monster Red energy drinks, but I built a tolerance to them. They don't even work on me anymore. And in general, really, if you want to stay awake and you want caffeine to do its magic, actually, the best bet is to actually, you can Google this too, black coffee with no sugar. I know this kind of sucks, but yeah, that does the trick. Oh, I love you guys so much, honestly. I can't wait till you guys help me get to 1 million subscribers. And, getting back to what we were talking about earlier, and yeah, I support anybody wanting to be a successful YouTuber, somebody actually wanting to make a job out of YouTube. And honestly, I was talking about earlier, I'm seeing, now that I'm getting a lot more subscribers, I'm almost at 1,000, 920. And I'm seeing my watch time grow. So it's really nice, actually. And I'm hoping to do more lives if I have the chance. It's hard, but when you have another job, I really wish, I had a job where I could still do this almost every day, honestly, and until I could reach that watch time that I really wanted to, that I needed to get to. But can't always do that. But yeah, and anybody wants to be a successful YouTuber, put out great content, I support that 110%. uh, yes, technically. Watch. Mm. Hello, Nate. We're back. Mm. Oh, mm. But yeah, like watch time in general, and then I looked at my average watch duration too, and I think that's what you really need to pay attention to when you're actually getting watch time. And shorts help too, but they only count towards their own thing. But like, and my average watch time is like 1 minute. Literally, people watch for 1 minute. It's not like 5 minutes. I really wish I could get up to at least 2 or 3 minutes. That would be really nice. So I don't know exactly, but it seems like basically most subscribers only stay on for 1 minute and then they leave and then they come back. So I guess that's how it counts or something like that. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get up. Oh no, you're fine. It's all good. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you stopped by. Are you here? That's all good. Love hanging out with you guys. Yeah. This is you're not too missing too much. We just chit chatting. Chilling. Everybody's welcome. Come on in and hang out and have fun. Share, like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, I don't know. I don't mind. I do, but I don't. I don't mind doing chill lives and everything. But if I really could and had the energy and had the time to do it, every live would just be a cooking live, honestly, or something that I'm doing really. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to actually bond with your YouTubers, and it's good to actually bond with your fellow YouTubers and everything. So yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Favorite biscuit, biscuits and gravy, I guess. If you're talking about biscuit. I like biscuits in general. I love biscuits. Oh man, I love bread. I love the crap out of bread. Honestly, I love that's one of my weaknesses. Honestly, I love bread. Biscuits and gravy though is where it's at. Whole bread. I like loaf bread, like French bread. French baguettes or ciabatta bread. I like garlic bread. Artisan rolls. Yeah, I like dinner rolls. Eat the crap out of those. Yeah, I guess French bread is more my favorite, but yeah. Sourdough, I don't like sourdough bread, honestly. I have not made sourdough bread. I actually haven't done a baking of bread live. It's one thing that I really do need to do, and I'm sure you guys will see it in the future, baking bread. Same once you start baking real bread, you're never gonna want to go back to store bought bread. My mom had a bread maker at one time, and I really wanted to borrow it, but it ended up breaking, so that's why I haven't made it yet. But yeah, baking bread, sourdough girl. I like garlic bread. I don't like sourdough though. Egg and cheese on a roll. Salt and pepper and ketchup. Bacon and cheese. No ketchup though. All that sounds good except the ketchup. The catsup. Hmm. Damn, I'm getting tired. I didn't realize how tired I was. Oh, I got one more day to get through and we'll be all good. Everything be all Gucci. Everything be all hunky dory. And it's the weekend. And then I'm all your guys's, I'm gonna be streaming and all that like I do every weekend. One of these days I really need to just what I really need to do is just take a vacation just to start live streaming every day just to get to the watch time that I want or build up some good watch time. Consistency is key too. Mustard and fried egg. No, I have not heard of that. I don't know if I would like that. That doesn't sound like something I would like. It sounds like stoner food. I mean, there's a other guy, I don't know if you ever seen Brandon Landon Bridges, honestly, but yeah. I don't know. I like eggs, not by themselves. I like scrambled eggs with cheese and hot sauce. Hot sauce is good, and I like fried eggs by themselves or on top of my bread. I like fried egg on top of a piece of toast or whatever. That's good too. But I like hot sauce in my eggs. Yeah, hot sauce. Oh, so delicious. So good. I like eggs in a lot of things, but yeah. Eggs by themselves are kind of bland sometimes, but yeah, I don't like hard boiled eggs, but yeah, unless they have lots of paprika on them. Lots of paprika. Mm. You can have avocado toast with egg. I made that in the live. So good. What's up, John Doe? How are you? This is watermelon apple sour. Pretty good. Mm. Oh, hey, you guys saw for the 12 likes. I just noticed that. Watermelon apple sour, I just said. Hello. Villava. Villava. That reminds me, that name kind of makes me stand out. I used to call my grandmother an old Italian language. There's an Italian language, because my grandmother had Italian roots and everything, and she was born like near the border of Austria, which is now part of Italy. And there was a language they used to speak, which is kind of had a mixture of Vilava. No, I'm actually no. Well, let me get to it. But like, she was born on the border of Austria, which is now part of Italy, and they used to have a language there, and it was called Forlang, and it was basically kind of a mixture of German and Italian. It was really interesting, and the word for grandmother was Vava, Vava. So yeah, kind of cool. There you go. So cool, Vila. Oh, so Vila, like Bob Vila or something. That's cool. Optimist. I don't think I'm an optimist, honestly. I think I worry too much, honestly. Shoot. Sorry, you guys froze up there for a second. I'm like, oh crap. Oh, please don't do that. I'm trying to figure out. Why is it doing that? What the heck is going on? Going to America in 7 days. Really? That's awesome. Yeah, I was a little disappointed. Man, my app was freezing up. I'm just trying to figure out why is it doing that. Sometimes you have to scroll out and then go back in. That's what I did. Now it finally worked. Okay, we're good. Oh wow, Vila. Wow, that's interesting. That's cool. That's an interesting little origin of your name. Wow, that's so cool. I don't like my name. I sure do. He's my Lord and Savior. No, I have C3PO. My brother has R2D2. And my cousin has H1N1. Weirdos. Children. You troll children. Crazy. Oh, my name? My real name? Oh, well, I guess I've told my real name before. Well, there's only one on Damon. My real name is Damon. I've only said this once. Please don't tell nobody. There was a group of subscribers on one time, and I did share my real name, but people that I knew and they subscribed to me for almost 2 years. So yeah, I felt comfortable telling them. I don't share that very often. So yeah, and it's Greek. It means tamer. It's a Greek name. My original name was going to be named David, but yeah, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But you know, my online channel name is Mr. Philly, obviously. But yeah, obviously. Really? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's different, you know. I make me think of Damon Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries. Kind of cool. I guess yeah. Other than that, it's just a really yes, tamer. It's Greek. It makes me think of that movie. I just said there's a bad movie associated with my name, The Omen. I used to get made fun of a lot because of it. I don't think they're rare. No, my eyes are blue. Most people have blue eyes, and supposedly, from my understanding, fun fact, every brown eyes is blue eyes. They just coded or whatever, from my understanding. Green eyes and red eyes are rare. Green eyes are cool, and red eyes are cool. I'd love to see the red eyes. Having two different eye colors is rare too. Blue is very common. My eyes are just very shiny, I guess. It's funny because, like, they used to be really, really blue, and well, they still are. But if you look closely, they're gray. There's age in these eyes. Tell you. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So there you go. Oh, never mind. I haven't been to Asia yet, so yeah, you're probably right. No, I agree. I understand. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing all right. So, Nate, what part of America are you coming to? What you going to America? What part of America you? America? What are you coming to? What state are you? If I may ask, Green and blue. Green and blue. Oh wait, you have two different eye colors. See, that's rare. That's very rare, and that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, if they're unless they're green and blue. Yeah, from India. Oh man, I would love to go to India. That is my second favorite cuisine. Honestly, I tell you. I love Indian food, honestly. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have not been to India, but I would love to travel. And I watched a lot of traveling videos about India. I mean, like you hear a lot of people say it's propaganda because there's just a lot of a lot of slums and such, and hygiene, and people. I see people getting earwaxing and getting shaves at places because everything is so cheap there. It's like $1 for a shave and $1 for an earwax and such. But you just can't really trust the hygiene there, they say. But I don't know. Another another person from the country told me that's propaganda. So I don't know. They have good hygiene just like everybody else, and they just have slums like everybody else. And like the food there, it's just very questionable. But I would love to try the food there. Oh my gosh, I would love to go to New Delhi and try the food. Depends on the area. So that's propaganda then. That's what I keep hearing. A lot of people a lot of people I meet from India keep telling me that's all propaganda about hygiene and, dirty city and dirty food and everything. So I don't know. I mean, well, it depends on, like you said, depends on the area. I'm sure it's true to some extent to some areas. And, they have slums just like America. But like, hey, if I remember there and I'm going to try everything. Oh my gosh. I love butter chicken. So amazing. So delicious. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'd love to try your naan. I'd love to try all your stuff. Oh man. Mumbai. It's too developed, yeah. Butter chicken. Oh wow, so good, so good, so good. Never get what? What are you talking about? Oop. Well, guys, this was really fun live, honestly. Oh, thank you. I just love, your economy too. And I know, I mean, well, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but like the economy there is different. I mean, there's a lot. The poverty level is probably a lot higher than America, but like it's just amazing to see everything is so cheap. Literally a dollar, like 100 rupees is a dollar here. So yeah, it's just amazing, like how you could live very affordable if you're an American over there. So yeah, and I always considered, seeing how economies are so much more simpler in other countries. I wish America could be like that. Mm, Oh yeah, the one with the J. I like that stuff. I've had that before. And I would love to make more Indian food, honestly, but it's hard to find the spices that you guys have, and that's why I love about it. The way you season your food is so amazing. Oh wow, interesting. You're going to Philly. Oh man. Try a cheesesteak for me, man. You're gonna love it. Oh, I would recommend going to the Eastern State Penitentiary. That's awesome. But what are you coming to America for? That's so cool. Just to visit or what? Yeah. I didn't know you had origins in Philly or what. So cool. Colorado and Texas. Oh, Philly. My neck of the woods, though. Cool. Holiday. Oh, wow. Cool, cool. I definitely recommend trying cheesesteak there and trying trying to think. Reading Terminal City Market, honestly. Reading Terminal City Market. If you have time, go there. Oh yeah, they have another sandwich there, and I'm gonna actually, if when I go there this year, actually, hopefully I'll be able to give you guys a rundown. They have another sandwich actually, which has pulled pork and spinach on it, and it's got like, I think it's more of like a French dip gravy kind of a roast beef pork kind of a sandwich, and supposedly it's the second best sandwich in Philadelphia. And I only know this from watching Adam Richman, another cooking guy, another foodie guy. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to actually share that with you guys. Yeah. Well, we're there when I'm there this year. Hello, Lion, Lian, how are you? How you doing? Mm, yeah, we're definitely gonna check out some of the great highlights and some of the great eats the city has to offer. And trust me, they have a lot of them. The food there is absolutely amazing. So one of the great things about Philadelphia and back east in general, food is so much better than the Midwest. Mhm. uh, I'm tired. That's what I am. Hey, you. There you are. I'm sorry. I forgot to text you. Wow. So, I'm sorry. I wasn't actually going to do a live tonight, but it was kind of a last minute thing, and I wasn't planning on being on. But I end up being on here a lot longer than I want to be sometimes, or need to be, because I meet some great people, including you. Absolutely, he's my Lord and Savior. So anyway, well, that's why you're highlighted blue. It means you're a top fan. Oh, and I'm sorry. I meant to text you. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of did it abruptly, honestly. I wasn't gonna do a live tonight, so anyway. Yeah. But I'm here. Been on here for an hour. I was only gonna be on for 30 minutes, but yeah, it turned into an hour. I'm glad you can join. So yeah. I was just talking about my trip upcoming and my upcoming birthday here in about 10 weeks. And just chit chat with random people, fun people actually. Had a little troll, a few troll children, and that's about it. Just stuck around, but yeah. And then you showed up, and that's pretty much it. Didn't miss too much, don't worry. Hey, Tanky, how are you? Tanky, I guess that's your name. Yeah, that's what you missed, just to give you a rundown. So yeah. Oh, we're definitely gonna do a live tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, definitely on Saturday and Sunday. It's usually what I do on the weekends. Because I have full time jobs on the week, and I can't do a live every day. And I literally just need, I telling everybody, I need to just take a vacation, so I can just do a live every day, just to reach that watch time, and just to see you guys more often, and just do what I love doing more often. That's great. Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm glad you're doing better, Esther. I'm so glad. I'm glad you stopped by. But anyway, guys, I'm really sorry. Honestly, I'd love to stick around. I'd love to hang out with you guys more, but I'm getting really tired. Honestly, still got to work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a night. But yeah, of course, absolutely. Well, guys, it was really nice hanging out with you guys so much. But I have to call it quits. Gotta catch some Z's. I'm gonna give my pillow some head and give my bed some ass. Oh man, I shouldn't say that. That was vulgar. I apologize. I don't talk like that. I apologize. That's not a good example. Good night to you. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. All right. Bye. Thanks for joining. And as always, happy cooking. Don't forget to like and follow, share, and subscribe. Bye.